Hello. Just doing a quick recording because I've been on the internet all morning trying to figure out where I can go for a site visit this month, because we're still on lockdown and we still need to stay 5 kilometers within our house, which actually, I mean, we're in Ireland, right? So I've been thinking like, okay, the 2 kilometers was a bit of a challenge, but we're on 5 kilometers now. I think, in fairness, we did a good site visit last month, but we're on 5 kilometers now. So I was like, surely there's a freaking standing stone. I always joke about, you throw a stone and you'll hit a bigger stone here in Ireland, right? Because there's so much here. And even though I'm currently living just on the outskirts of Waterford city, I kind of set myself the challenge. So what I did was I'm going to share my screen. Can I just share all of my screen or, okay. I went to the kilometers from home, right? This is where I started. So anything that's in pink is within, so I'm not going to zoom out and show you exactly where I live or anything, but anything that's within pink is within, so I was looking around here, right? I zoomed out obviously and got my big circle. And then went to, so sorry, the kilometers from home, it's not really relevant. It started with 2kilometersfromhome.com when the government said that we were, that we had to stay within 2 kilometers, and then somebody very smart made up, Dave Bulger in DevHouse made up this and changed it to 5 kilometers. Then you can kind of get your radius, right? So that's going to be useful as the restrictions open up a little bit. But so I went to the Historic Environment Viewer at archaeology.ie, and you've definitely seen me use this before. I use it for most of my site visits, right? And I was looking around, like I said, and I'm pretty zoomed in here, but I was looking around and I found this here, which is a standing stone at Ballindud, and I've been racking my brains trying to figure, have I actually been to Ballindud? And I don't think we have on a site visit. I'm pretty sure that we haven't. I know we've seen a lot of these Waterford, like local Waterford sites, because that was kind of my point. When I moved to Waterford, I was going to get to know my local area. Didn't think I'd be getting to know it quite this well, but anyway, Ballindud. So description. Now, normally I go to a site and explore it there, but I figured I needed to do some homework beforehand. So we're in the upside down world right now. So you're getting the preview before we actually go on a site visit. So, situated on a gentle north-facing slope close to the edge of a river basin, a stone within a regular cross-section is generally orientated west-northwest and east-northeast or east-southeast, and is damaged on the north side. The stone had fallen over by March 2011, right? So it's not a lot there, but that's Ballindud standing stone. And then we have the megalithic tomb. Now, I'm pretty sure that either we looked for this and couldn't find it, or I'm not sure what was happening, but so it's a megalithic tomb, a portal tomb, situated in rough pasture on a gentle west-facing slope. A subcircular roof stone is supported on one stone and facing southwest. It's depicted in Ryland 1824 as supported on a second portal stone with a tall back stone, but it has collapsed. So I'm not sure that visually we're going to be getting a lot here, but I did go and look then at prehistoricwaterford.com and search for Ballindud, and I got, now let me, oh, I don't think I showed you the historic environment viewer. Maybe I wasn't sharing it properly. Sorry about that. One sec. Zoom has changed, so it doesn't just show your whole screen. I think it's a security setting, so it's tricking me a little bit. So my apologies for that. You have to kind of, every time you change screen, you have to go back into it. So this is what I was talking about. We have this is the ring road here, the Cumann na Món ring road. So I think this is where you turn off for Waterford. Let me just check that. I'm going to get lost. I'm going to go back. Hang on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where you turn off for Waterford. And anyway, so this was the standing stone at Ballindud. You can pause that if you want the reference there. You can go and look it up yourself. And then beside it then is the megalithic tomb and the portal tomb in Ballindud. So I'm just going to stop that share there and go into the prehistoric Waterford site and share that for you. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so Ballindud, Standing Stone and Portal Tomb. So there's an image of it there. Located on the fringe of Kilbarry Bog near Waterford City, Ballindud Standing Stone measures 1.4 metres in height and is leaning at quite an angle. It's found in a field which is used mainly for tillage purposes and can be easily seen from the road, particularly when the field crop has been harvested. Stone fell in spring 2010, but was re-erected in its original location in September 2011, which is what the archaeological reference is about. It is now one of the few standing stones in Waterford which has recently been given protection by the erection of a wooden fence around it. So I guess we're looking for a stone with a wooden fence around it. The original orientation of the stone was west-northwest, east-southeast. Close by is Ballindud Portal Tomb, located a further 200 metres to the south in the next field. In its original state, this would have been quite an impressive dolmen, but sadly it now remains one of Waterford's neglected monuments. The tomb is in a collapsed state, completely overgrown and very difficult to see. However, it has been recorded as having a roof stone measuring 4.3 by 3.8 metres. This would make it bigger than the roof stone on Gallstown Dolmen, and definitely look up Gallstown Dolmen. I use the imagery that I get from there and on quite a regular basis on my social media because it's really, really impressive looking dolmen here in Waterford. In 1986, following ploughing of the land, a Neolithic flint flake measuring 2 by 5 centimetres was found 5 metres northwest of the tomb. After a search of the area, no other finds were reported. So there was some tool use going on here, definitely. The overgrown Ballindud portal tomb image there, and then there's an old drawing of the tomb circa, I'm just going to save that image, circa 1824, image courtesy of Waterford County Museum, and then there's directions there. So I think that's where we should go. It doesn't look like I have to get anybody's permission, which is one of the things that I was kind of trying to avoid, because I just don't want to be going knocking on people's doors, you know, during quarantine and all that. So for their sake and for mine, just to make sure that I'm keeping the regulations right. But I think going and exploring a random field is probably within our purview, especially when it's in our 5K. So I reckon that's what might drag John out, and we get a site visit together tomorrow maybe. And we'll try and get the stuff up for you by the end of the month. So thank you for your patience. And this is your May. We're still in May. We're still in May. This is your May site visit, or it's going to be your May site visit. So I just wanted to give you a little preview of that. So it's long and full, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, I'm going to post a link as well. I did a I was doing some research earlier, and there's a YouTube story that came out of the Mount Druid research I was doing, and it's relevant, connected. If you want to watch that video as well, I'll post it in this post too. Okay, it's long and full. Bye.